certainly does depend. I have appreciated Waffle House, though. I will say that. But, you know, someone who might have an appreciation on Waffle House, someone who's been around the United States a little bit, how about the tri-state demigod Tweek coming in with the Diddy? I mean, playing so many characters, such an affinity with so many of them, Pokemon Trainer included. So certainly Soar is not coming at them with a matchup that they don't know. But, I mean, Tweek going on with the Diddy and finding quite a bit of success with it.
Wow, in the middle of that combo, just the banana drop, just kind of interrupted that. That was super, super weird. I've never seen any interaction, but Tweek, like you said, you know, not one to, you know, not know the matchup, especially he plays literally all the time. They're literally, you know, one of the best players in the world. Goes without saying who Tweek is. But Soar says, look, man, I don't really care who you are, man. Like, I'm trying to win too. I don't want to go to losers. And Soar with the display of the Squirtle kind of going off at the moment. Wow, in a 63% like lead, almost like overlapping him over in percent. And it's just like, hey man, this is my Pokemon Trainer kind of go crazy right now.
I mean, the thinking has to be that, you know, you're not going to win the neutral game with any other character other than Squirtle. It has to be the best option in terms of counterplay, right? Because otherwise you're just going to letting Tweek move all over you. And even if you get a few lucky hits with Ivysaur up there, even though it's got a hitbox about as big as the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's still not really something you want to rely upon, is Tweek making mistakes on you. So Soar, I guess, trying to rely on Squirtle's movement options to maybe get the better of Tweek in some fashion. Thus far, I mean, it's a methodically paced game, number one, but certainly not lacking in action as we're going to 2 stocks apiece. Soar with a distinct advantage thus far.
Yeah, and I was going to say, Soar kind of playing with Disaster, switching to Zard. Okay, but that combo was kind of swaggy. Tweek waking up a little bit. And Soar kind of just suffering from those Diddy trades, that banana. No one home for that down smash, though, my friend. You need to check back on that later.
It's a rough situation, right? And the banana falling victim to it ever so slightly, but still at 74%. It's about the advantage that you want, though Tweek certainly no stranger to this sort of comeback, sort of lulling them to sleep and then all of a sudden getting them up into triple digits. So efficient with their damage and maximizing combos in so many ways. Like, this guy absolutely loves the game, grinds the game, is always a threat no matter what character they're picking, and certainly the Diddy coming back into prominence just in general in this game. Might have been looking for the Angel drop there, teasing it with the Z drop, but not finding much of anything off of it, as the switch to Ivysaur is necessitated by, you know, 152%.
Yeah, and it was a weird thing this game so far, as if that we saw where basically one opponent was on one end of the spectrum for percent, and then the other one was on the other end, where it was like, okay, like I have a stock lead and percentage, and now Tweek has made this very, very large comeback.
Yeah. This is an individual who's doing quite a bit for himself. Soar, this Pokemon trainer who has wins in the past over Smoke and Supergirl Kells and Polar as well, a fellow PT who's done quite well for themselves here at this tournament. But I mean, it's one thing to have to deal with those people. It's another thing to have to deal with someone the nature of TSM Tweek.
And Tweek, like I said, making this huge comeback. Kind of playing slow and steady wins the race right here. So yeah, you might want to slow down on those down smashes. I understand that, like, at the beginning, kind of got a little frisky, but Tweek has really slowed down the pace of this and has found a way to just be like, hey, look, like, I'm down, but I'm definitely not out. So one long move here. Ooh.
Beautiful.
That was a very ugly forward air, and I want to go back to the replay because I really need to point out, like, what happened on that right there. So
yeah,
look,
please do.
So check it out, right? So good banana placement. I'm liking that. And as we see, going for the down tilt right here into the banana, into what are those? What are those? Oh. Look at that! That's disgusting.
Can we not?
You need some shoe. No, this has to be said. Hey, DK, I know you got the banana horde on deck. You need to get you some shoes, bro. Look at that. Ew.
The thing is that, I know that if that's what you meant by ugly, okay, fine. But I just know that someone enjoyed that zoom in too much, and that's what worries me. So I'd just like to move on to game number 2, if that's okay with you.
Twitter is a very dangerous place, but I'm in agreement, yes.
And yet you do that. So we're going to go into Smashville for game number 2. Tweek and Soar. Soar, again, not necessarily doing bad, but it can't be ignored. That zoom in bothered me, bro. Why
Look,
do you do
it's
that?
fine, bro. Look, I'm just saying, like, imagine you're playing Diddy. You're playing Diddy, and all of a sudden, a creature who wears no shoes, not even socks, puts their feet in your face to knock you out of a game. I'm more upset than anything. Like, I'm just letting you know, like, this is the reality that people have to face when they play Tweek. You're going to get the feet, you're going to get the hands, you're going to get both. And right now, Soar at 48%. Wait, what?
I mean, I guess they technically are hands, right? Because he's a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
Because they got the look. Ain't evolution a fun thing?
Yeah.
But speaking of evolution, we got Ivysaur out on deck, 76%. But I mean, again, I kind of wonder because Squirtle alone is not going to win you the game. I understand wanting to win neutral interactions and prioritizing that. That was a good decision by Soar. It's just so hard to do against someone like Tweek, who has mastered movement in this game and offense and follow-ups and how hitboxes interact with one another. You saw that with how they just used the banana on that last stock, and certainly how you got schmixed on the on stock number 1 with that up smash.
Hey, okay, come on, leave him alone. He's trying to enjoy Smash Brothers. I know Tweek might be listening. He's probably saying, look, I don't care if he's trying to enjoy it. I'm gonna hit him whether I'm coming back, leaving the stage. We see him going left, right, above, below, any way that I can get it. I'm definitely gonna take it. Another command grab from mid-screen. Unbelievable stuff right now happening by Tweek. Tweek putting on a little bit of a clinic. He said, Soar, I'm glad you had fun, but it's not going down the way you think it is.
And again, with that banana becoming the bane of Soar's existence real quick. How are you grabbing that thing? You don't have opposable thumbs, Ivysaur, and you're going to be made to pay for that. Now we're going to see the Soar Zard for about 10 seconds till it's built up to 150%. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing something like a Z-drop. Oh, my goodness. Or just a forward throw.
Okay, yep. Peyton Manning? Like, you see how he threw him off the stage like that? you know how heavy a Charizard actually is?
Diddy got the forearms.
Right.
For real. Like, that is, that's impressive.
Popeye the Sailor Man over here. Come on now.
Dead ass.
Here we go. Tweek ahead. That was some devious tech. Okay, and here we go. Eli Manning with the toss off the stage. So here we go. Soar still has an opportunity here. Kind of difficult. Tweek playing a little bit more solid than he was last game. No, sir.
I mean, what a crazy effort by Soar, and you know that they've had Diddy practice. In fact, their matchup before this in top 128 was against Aaron. Soar moving on by a score of 3-2. You had 5 games worth of practice, and yet you're talking about you're not even necessarily playing a Diddy. You're playing Tweek, playing Diddy. Yeah. This is someone who just knows the game inside and out, the fundamentals of this game, just a mastery of it to the point where just not a whole lot of people can even keep up with it. But Soar, catching them with the mixes, gets the grab on the follow-up with the jet barrels. And Soar looking for that F smash. I like the idea. This necessitates a switch over to Zard. Oh, and the jet barrels. Oh my goodness, Soar
saved his jump.
Trying to stay tenacious. I like it.
And manages to stay alive off that too. Okay, little reverse beat pop gun.
Not quite yet, no.
You're lucky he didn't die off that, because you know what I was about to do. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
right?
you had the pen in your hand.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, man. It's not cool. Here we go. So
yeah, please don't do this, Zoom. Okay. I'm just thankful the KO came with the hands this time.
You mean his feet?
Shut up. So anyway, we got a Tweek 2-0 for one of the world's finest. And again, at the start of this PGR season, obviously Tweek wanting to make a positive impact for themselves. Number 3, I believe, on the last PGR, and it's I believe the #1 ranked player in the United States, unless I'm mistaken.
I do believe so. I believe you're right,
Yeah.
actually.
So, I mean, we're definitely going to fact check that. So, either way, yeah, the best player in the United States, and they come from New Jersey. No surprises there, but at the same time, the switch over to another character with which Tweek has a passing familiarity, the one-winged angel of Sephiroth.
Yeah. Tweek definitely has, you know, when the character first came out, definitely a little bit of an experimentation phase with him, you know, trying to figure out what Sephiroth can do and what he's about. A lot of, not that many notable Sephiroths that I can think of currently. I know Ned is definitely one of them, but Tweek, you know, playing the character for a short while, also has, like, great experience. Soar here figuring that, hey, if there's any chance to make a character counter pick, then this is definitely the time. Game 3, and my opponent's up 2-0, so maybe making a change here might do it, but the Diddy looking a little too powerful. One Wing Angel's already out. You're not even fighting Cloud. You're fighting a chimpanzee, and it's this difficult for you already. Sephiroth, you got to pull the One Wing out. Now, with the One Wing, there's going to be the armor on the smash attacks, but, you know, Tweek just isn't going to subject himself to any of that so far. So, Tweek doing really, really well at the moment, up 2-0, and Soar trying to fight for his life.
I mean, it's a pocket character that is not without precedent for Soar. It has taken down individuals like Supergirl Kells with this very Sephiroth. However, Tweek, proven to be a very different kind of monster. A chimpanzee, to be specific, catches the Octaslash in with that up smash. The more things change, the more they stay the same, and that's going to be First Blood, drawn by TSM's Tweek.
You know, and...
Oh my goodness.
Well,
the
I had something to say, but it's just like Tweek is just like, bro, like, I'm playing Diddy Kong. Don't interrupt me. Come on, man. One Wing out once again for Soar. Soar having a little bit of difficulty with this right now.
Angel drop! Excuse me!
That hurt my chest. Damn.
Welcome to Jersey, my guy.
Oh, my goodness. Tweek putting on a display right now, and Soar having just difficulty just keeping up at the moment. So it looked like after that first game, you know, Tweek wasn't awake, but now Tweek seems to be like up. It was like when it's up, it's up. So come on now. I'm ready to play. Let's get it.
And Soar, an incredibly capable player, but going through it at the hands of this Diddy, quite literally the punch in the face. Tweek, catch a body, young man. You're on your way to top 32.
Yeah. GG. Shake my hand. Let me get up out of here. Although big shouts out to Soar though, coming this far, he's still in losers. He beat Aaron and Suarez to get here, but hey, Tweek is still Tweek, and like, come on, bro. Only like there's very, very few Diddies making like ridiculous plays like this, and this is some of the stuff that just makes you not want to play. Is the fact that they won't let you. Right, where like I'm not gonna let you play the game where I'm having fun, and it's on you. The onus is on you to stop me, and I mean if you can't, then I have nothing to say about it. But that Z drop to Dare, 91%. This man didn't even lose a stock. Unbelievable stuff coming out from Tweek. Tweek, we pegged him right to be, you know, winner's side top 8 or top 8 in general. So you know this is to be expected.
Yeah, and you got to give it to Tweek, who I don't believe has dropped a game thus far this entire tournament.
Wow.
But yeah, all the credit in the world to Soar. Again, as you said, the list of bodies including Suarez and Aaron in order to get here. I mean, absolutely no slouch of a player. But Tweek just nullifies your game plan so effortlessly. And I mean, it just comes with years of practice at this game. Certainly a little bit of character knowledge. For both of the characters that Soar played, I think worked against Soar in this instance. I feel like just a little bit of unfortunate bracket luck. Maybe, you know, the time that they went down to losers, maybe not reflective of their skill, but certainly when you're going up against Tweek, not a whole lot you can do, and I believe Tweek will be facing off against Big Boss this coming top 32 matchup.
Yeah, one of the USA's finest versus one of Mexico's finest.